just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your crowds are rising, hearts are climbing, green flag waving, no more hiding. Fuel the fire, hit the gas. Another week, another chance, 'cause we race like there's no tomorrow. Speed and pride, we never borrow. Side by side till the sparks fly back. You want the glory, earn your track. From the open laps to the victory lane, we chase the thunder, outrun the rain. Strap in tight, no turning back. See you on the track. Maximum velocity, racing league. Do you have what it takes to run against the best? Do you have what it takes to run against the best?
From the virtual Las Vegas Motor Speedway, we welcome you to coverage of Motor Mouth Broadcasting and the continuation of the Maximum Velocity CNC Home Designs Truck Series, season number 5, round number 3. And on this Friday, Saturday morning, we are in Sim City, the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Welcome to our coverage on Motor Mouth Broadcasting. I'm Wesley Outland. Hamish is in the house as well. The drivers are getting ready. We'll give you all the details and the information in just a matter of moments of what's about to go down. But you got to love Sim City, Hamish. We're going to have a good time this evening. And it's going to be fun to watch and see what happens at the end of this race on the mile and a half, sir. Good evening.
It's going to be a great time. Good evening to you as well, Wesley. Obviously, Vegas, are they going to hold them or are they going to fold them? Are they going to be able to, hit the perfect numbers, or are they going to come up snake eyes this evening on their attempts to try and take home a race win here out of Vegas this evening? As we're about to get our grid set up and ready to go tonight. 43 cars start the race. Over 50 tried to qualify their way in, and only 43 remained. As on our front row, well, ironically, Wesley, it's the 88 and the 87 of Chris Howell and Justin Michael leading the field away.
Yeah, 53 drivers on the qualifying attempts, 43 starts, and Christopher Howell's on the pole alongside with, I think, our producer Jim's favorite truck, the Daniel Defense entry of Justin Michael. Row number 2 on the grid, we'll find the driver of Bentley Glazer. To the outside of him is William Kirk. Row 3 is going to be the driver of Rob Haynes. To the outside, long hair man, Nathan Carroll in the Wildish 63 Chevrolet. Row number 4, we'll find the driver of defending champion James Lehman, as well as Austin Wagner in 42. And your top 10 there, Hamish, is going to find Richard Holland, followed by Ron Mitten. Not Smitten, Mitten. He'll start 10th.
Hopefully his hands are nice and toasty this evening. Row 6, we got Stove Price Jr. starting ahead of last week's race winner Keaton Tripp of the 419 crew out there for our top 12 cars. Over towards row 7 we go to Billy Bumgarner and Michael Melfelt as well. Back to Chashawn Elliott and Brandon Groover too for row 8. Chashawn's had great pace this season. We'll see if he can do well tonight. Josh Fracker will start alongside Austin Gaccione as well for our top 18. And for the 10th row, it's Heath Smith and Jared Wishon here, Wesley, as we're going towards row 11.
Yeah, let's make these rows go by quicker here. It's going to be Cook and Schallenbachler, row 11. Row number 12 will find Floyd and Nardone, followed by Neese and Clark. Row 13, row 14 will find Helmingler as well as Greg Mull in the Shitty Coolers entry. Top 30 is Gordon Spain and Justin Ritchie.
For P31, we had Woods alongside Durr for our 16th row of the grid towards row 17. We had Laverne and Motorcheck as well for the top 34 cars. 35th position, it was Watts alongside Sprecher for the 18th row of the grid. To row 19, we find McLaughlin and Baird for the top 38 cars. To the top 40, we find Zach Tyler and Zach Groover and all Zach row 20. Row 21, we found Tierheimer and Cleaver. And the final gridding position of P43 went the way of Tyler Greneau, and Bill the People's
That's a
Champion
lineup.
Paradise was the last one to miss out in qualifying.
53 drivers. So drivers, again, that did not make the race include the man, the People's Champion there of Bill Champion. Or of course, my apologies. It's actually Bill Paradise. Not a paradise for him. Trent Trum, the People's Champion. Yeah, he didn't make it in. Bill Paradise. Trent Trum, David Rigsby, Kyle Brandt, Dennis Fusion, followed by Tyler Hessling, Chris Sargent, Parker Donaldson, Rob Martin, and Kyle Brandt. Those are the 53 entries. 43 taking the green. And preliminary laps are underway. My son, Nathan Outland, is joining me in the broadcast booth along with Hamish Monroe, Jim Cunningham on production. Nathan, what you going to be watching here in Sim City, Vegas, buddy?
I'm watching for clean racing, and I got to stick out for another Nathan. So I'm thinking it's a 63. I'm going to be keeping my eye on the 63.
So Nathan Carroll is going to be his pick right out of the gate there, Jim and Hamish. He says, I'm going with Nathan Carroll for Nathan Outland. Who are you going to watch in this race, by the way? I think we're going to come to green this time by Hamish. Who are you watching? No, we're still under caution.
For the hilarity of the name combination and those that understand the meaning of one of those words, you'll understand why I think this is hilarious, and I do think that they could do well. Bentley Glazer is one that I'm going to be keeping an eye on this evening, Wesley. And
sounds like the name of a donut, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Doesn't
it
it
does
sound like the
It
name of a
sounds like the
donut?
name of a donut.
Yeah, it does a little bit. But also Krishan Elliott, we know he's got good pace, starting just outside the top 10, but even at Vegas, starting in the 15, you can still get yourself a race win. We know he's got good pace.
I'm going to chime in here.
Oh.
I'm going to chime in here, even
What's
though
up, Jim?
I'm mostly doing production. But I'll tell you who I'm looking out for. I am looking out for Gordon Spain. The guy has been
Okay.
up front, almost won every race. He won the first race, almost won the second race, and he's starting back in 28th place tonight. I think that he's going to be a man on the move and definitely somebody to keep an eye on tonight.
You never expect the Spanish Inquisition, do you, Wesley? So he's going to be one to he'll sneak his way forward, and he may be there by the
The
end.
Inquisition, what a show. Never mind.
Indeed, let's keep an
You
eye
have
on
to
that.
be
I'm
pretty
going to tell you
old
what,
for that.
I'm going to say keep an eye on two drivers tonight. I want to say definitely I want to see, I'm thinking Captain Kirk, William Kirk. All right, I'm going to go with like my son Nathan with William Kirk, Captain Kirk. So keep an eye on him. Ground control to Major Kirk. And my dark horse tonight, man, this guy needs a turnaround. Defending champion James Lehman. He starts 7th. Got a good starting spot. He's not in the back.
Kiss
he
ass.
might be the guy to possibly win here.
Oh,
Could it
my
happen?
God. You kiss ass.
I mean,
Guy
how?
brings
I
you on for
just
the
think
season, and then you're going to pick him, and oh, my God.
Now, see, I picked Bentley Glazer, Wesley, but you are becoming a Lehman Glazer right now if you're going to be picking James Lehman like that. There's a green flag.
You're going to
at
green.
Vegas.
Let's get it done in the Sim City. Let's kick some ass and take some names on a late night Friday, Saturday morning here today on Motormouth. And let's see Justin Michael jump up in front. Daniel Defense, number 87. That's Jim's favorite truck. Talking about kissing ass. He leads the way as they go into turn 3.
I feel like Jim has scripted this moment for the 87 car to be leading this race. Mind you, as they exit turn 4 and up towards the trioval we go. You can see him just getting side by side already as the first lap is completed. We've got 101 to go here at Vegas this evening. 102 laps. I believe lap 30 is the stage end, if I'm not mistaken. And these cars, they're going to be pushing. They're going to be pushing tonight to figure this out. I'll check what the stage end is, and I'll be able to tell you exactly what it is.
Jim, if I wanted to be a kiss ass, I would say I wanted to pick Lehman to win. I said he's my dark horse. So I'm going to go with Kirk. And look at this. Look at Kirk. Captain Kirk is up to second now as they go back into turn 1.
He's pushing hard. He's pushing hard for this race lead as the 9 entry of William Kirk. Lap 30 is the stage end tonight, so could be on for an early green run in this race, but we know they're feisty machines, Wesley. Fixed setups means it comes down to the driver's ability to adapt. Comes down to equal machinery. The perfect piece of parity is fixed setup racing, and that is what is going to be the difference maker tonight. Can you adapt to it? Or are you going to end up back in pit lane with a meatball flag next to your name?
I have to say,
Down to the inside. Go ahead, Jim.
William Kirk has just picked up a new nickname. He will forever,
Kirk.
on this broadcast, now be known as Captain Kirk.
You.
Absolutely.
And you know, you're a really good announcer when you give a driver a nickname, even in real life or virtual reality, and it sticks.
I know, right? I know. He is, he will forever be known now as Captain Kirk. So there you go.
He
And
needs
he's
the
making
Gorilla Glue livery.
No, Captain Kirk from the Starship Enterprise.
No, Jim.
My
Jim,
goodness,
Jim,
where have you
Jim.
been?
The nickname is going to stick.
Oh, I get it. No,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yes, it will. And look at
I'm
Kirk now
slow.
trying to close in behind Michael for that top spot. Toyota, Chevrolet with Howell. Haynes in a Toyota, the top 5 now as they work their way again. Top 4 trying to pull away. Hamish out 4 back to the line.
Yep, no Fords inside of the top 10, mind you. It is a General Motors and Toyota domination at this stage within that top 10. Stove Price Jr. is the highest positioned Ford out there in P11 at the moment, but he's not made any moves early as we ride on board. And down the back stretch now, we continue to push on up the front with Michael still leading the way. There's barely any gap with Kirk in behind, but Kirk doesn't necessarily need to go for the lead just yet, Wesley. Could save some fuel, save some tyres, and just push on. I'm interested to see what the 419 crew do tonight, though. We obviously saw their teamwork last week, and they're looking to work together already once again and try and get themselves another 1-2 finish here in Vegas.
Tell you what, Nathan, in the early going, look at this big gaggle of traffic. What are you watching so far here in the opening handful of laps?
I'm watching how they are keeping it kind of clean. Or not keeping it kind of, they're keeping it pretty clean so far.
They are keeping it clean. And honestly, Jim, if you think about it, that's key. You don't want to mess your truck up or get caught up in an accident. As remember, this series, there's no fast repairs.
No, that's absolutely correct. And we've got trouble. We've got trouble. Somebody is dropping down the order. I don't know if it's
Stove Price Jr. has just dropped down about 6 spots. So he's now
He's
down to
blinking.
P17. He's having some issues.
Oh yeah, he's off.
Problems.
Yeah.
Is he blinking?
He's on the,
blinking. I think he's blinking, guys.
He was on
Yeah.
the infield, so he moved back. I think he moved out of the way of drivers as well. As lap 9 begins now. Great early portion of this race, Wesley, that's been kept nice and tidy. And, well, these battles, they're going to begin to form and drivers will begin to get into their rhythm as well. Don't be surprised, though, when we get past the stage, if that final 70-odd laps, we start to see some groups starting to form and we start to see some pack gaps as well, because the longer they go green in that second portion of the race, the more likely we're going to see that happening towards the end of this one.
Daniel Defense, number 87, continuing to lead the way in the Toyota. William Kirk in second. Rob Haynes, Christopher Howell, Nathan Carroll, top 5. As all this goes on as they fight their way down the Nellis straightaway. By the way, if you did not know, Nellis Air Force Base, adjacent to the back straightaway at Vegas Motor Speedway, as Sim City is where they're working. Off of turn number 4 there.
That's where they
Hamish, it's
fly
Michael in the
secret
lead.
missions to Area 51.
That's right. Oh, yeah, you're exactly right.
They fly the aliens there.
Area 51 is actually below Vegas Motor Speedway. That's
Oh, we've got a special guest again. I think we've got
Jesse.
to the
We've got the
radio.
governor.
To the radio.
And we've got the governor, Jesse the Body Ventura, is here. Jesse, what's up, man? What are you watching here in Sim City?
How did you get my number? I don't have a phone. How did you get my number? I don't
How?
understand how I'm here.
I guess you're a night owl like we are.
I never sleep. I need you to know that I don't need sleep. I've trained my body to not need any sleep at all. I trained for years in the mountains of Chupacabra by eating just raw steaks, and that meant that I didn't need a sleep. I put so much protein in my eyes that I no longer need sleep. My eyes never get tired.
I knew this broadcast was going off the rails, but I had no idea Mr. Fish Taco was going to show up. Who knew?
Jesse Ventura is here. And honestly, I was going to say, do you say your prayers and eat your vitamins? But I know you're not a Hogan fan.
Don't you dare mention that Terry Bollea. Don't you dare mention him. I know this is a PG broadcast, but there are definitely words that could be used about that man, formerly known as Terry Bollea, of course, because, well, he is now in the deep South Baja, below the ground for sure. So
Deep South. Okay. All right.
My God.
Let's turn Jesse's mic off. He's gonna go. He already went down his conspiracy theory there on Area 51, which I knew was coming.
Dallas Air Force Base, and all of a sudden, Jesse the Body Ventura shows up. By the way, we're closing in on 15 here, and Hamish, I hope Jesse shuts up now.
I don't know what happened there, to be honest with you. It's like he
hacked our satellites or
he
something,
did.
man.
He must seriously just have connections here to Australia from his base in the Baja of Mexico to just tap into our radio comm system somehow. He's done that. It seems you awoke him with like a sleeper agent. You mentioned Area 51, and he just starts rambling.
That's what happened.
He's an alien.
Oh, you think Jesse the Body Ventura is an alien, Nathan?
Yes.
Supposedly he wants to become a governor again.
No, he's not an alien. He's a frog man.
Yeah, he is a frog man.
Yeah.
He is
Ain't
absolutely-
One of like the
Top an
best,
alien.
he's one of the best Navy SEALs, right? SEAL Team 6 or whatnot. So, back to the race at hand. Justin Michael in the Daniel Defense entry leading the way. Now, Jim, what is Daniel Defense? Didn't you say it was military, like guns and stuff?
No. Well, they're gun. They're gun manufacturer.
Daniel Defense?
They make assault rifle type weapons, mostly
Okay,
pistols, I believe, but mostly known for their rifles. Hugely popular in the hunting and self defense areas. Good company. They make high quality weapons. Just a company. As I used to shoot competitively on the regular, so I'm a big fan of Daniel Defense.
Not only a member of the FAA, you're a member of the NRA.
I currently am not a member of the NRA.
FFA, NRA.
They're a little too. They pushed their agenda a little too hard for me, but that's another story for another day. But I am a member of the PSA and some other shooting organizations out there. So
I was about to say the United States Postal Service.
Ain't the FFA the Future Farmers of America?
yeah.
Yes, son. Very good.
I thought so.
Yes.
Yes, I was in it.
There you go.
Yes, I was in it.
Oh,
I was in it in high school.
you got to be in it to win it, especially at Vegas and
I-
Sim
man,
City.
I tell
Hey,
you
mission
what.
right now. We're closing in on 20 completed. What do you got, Jim?
No, Justin, man. I mean, he has got a second lead on this entire pack of trucks.
Your pick.
He's like in a different zip code out there right now.
Wasn't he your pick to win?
No,
how was your pick
No,
to win?
I said no. I picked. I said I'd keep a lookout for Gordon Spain. The guy's too fast to be
Gordon's-
starting
okay.
28th, and so I knew he
Gotta
was
write down
which
these
he's
picks.
He's
already
up
up 11.
He's up 11
Yeah,
spots
like-
already. Yeah. So
He's already pushed forward, and he's already pushing his way
well, speaking
up towards
of,
the top 15.
Speaking of up 11, let's take a look at the biggest gainers so far in this race tonight.
Well, there we see it. I mean,
In the early
Spain
going.
up 12, Floyd up 9, Baird, Washon, and Narden up 8, all apiece now as well. But still a long way to go, Wesley. I mean, we've gotten 20 laps green thus far. Not looking likely we're going to get a caution before the stage break with 10 to go. Before that full course caution comes out. I
wouldn't say that.
I think really. Well, okay. Looking at how they're driving, maybe I could be proven wrong once again. But
Well, I tell you, you're at the
Yeah.
point now that these tires are just starting to wear a little bit.
yeah,
And these
yeah,
guys
and they're
are-
starting to
they're-
get that little bit loose as
Yep,
well.
and they're starting to
I-
have to
I'm-
find a groove that works for them. You know.
I wonder actually like how many of them
I got it
may
written down
take
now.
just right sides on the stage break because it is so early in this race. It's only lap 30. They're not really pushing the tires, to their complete edge of grip. I mean, they've got 3 sets to work with tonight. But maybe just to get some track position, we may see some guys taking some right sides in the stage break. And then I think later in the race, you may see full set of tires coming out because if they can try and get a stage break caution, or not stage break caution, but they can play to get a caution around the second stop in this race, I think we see 4 tire changes at that point. If they're green flag stops, we may only see right sides tonight.
I see it going exactly the
I'm liking
opposite
it.
of that. I see it going 100% the opposite of that. I see You take your 4 tires early on in the race, and if you're going to gamble on 2, you're going to save it for the last stop of the race to take a chance and try to get track position. No need to worry about track positions this early.
But you know what? You speak of lap number 30, Hamish, and you're exactly right. I mean, the stage break is going to be coming up here in about less than, 7 laps now when they come out of turn 4. They're 80% fuel capacity, 3 sets of tires, as these drivers can probably go around 35, 40 laps on 80% fuel capacity. So I'm like Jim, I'm like you, Hamish. I agree. They're going to push it to the end of the stage, and then they're going to come down to the pit lane.
No, I definitely think they're going to do that. I just don't think they're going to take 2 tires.
I don't think everyone will. I don't think everyone will. But I think there will be someone who's down the order who will try and take them to get track position.
This is the Maximum Velocity Racing League. Picks are in. Remember, you let us know in the chat box who your pick is, whether you agree with me or Nathan or Jim or Hamish. Obviously, my pick is William Kirk, but my dark horse is Lehman. Producer Jim.
I don't know if this feels very fair. You picked 2 drivers, Wesley.
The dark horse. Anytime you pick your favorite, you always say you got a dark horse. It's not my fault that you didn't say you had a dark horse. That's a conspiracy. Don't make me get Jesse Ventura back in this podcast.
Don't you mention the word conspiracy? I awake like an agent of the sleeper kind.
Technically, I did have an outside pick. I did pick Bentley Glazer, but then I did also say I think Krishan Elliott could have a great race as well, though. So, I think Jim needs to pick another driver. So he has 2.
You can have a dark horse. Everybody can have a dark horse. You always got to pick your winner and have a dark horse.
If I'm going to pick a dark horse, then I'm going to be an ass kisser too, and I'm going to say that Lehman is my dark horse too. Then
you can take mine.
Why? He's not yours. You don't own him. I knew him before you.
All right, so you got Lehman too. Dark horse is Lehman for Jim.
That was awful layman of me, wasn't it?
It's all good.
You're really
all right, who's your dark horse? Now. Who's your dark horse now, Hamish?
That's Krishan Elliott still.
What is it?
Krishan Elliott.
Okay, Krishan Elliott. Okay. All right, Nathan, who's your dark horse besides your who's your dark horse besides Carroll?
What is that? The blue and white 47.
So you're going to go with the 47?
Is that 40? Yeah, 42, ain't it?
42.
Yeah, okay, Wagner. He's going to go with Wagner. Okay. All right, so everybody has got picks and dark horses.
42 is a dark horse necessarily. Yeah. He finished P2 last week. That's actually a pretty
he doesn't know that.
Sure. Yeah, he's new to this. Jesse Ventura, the body, is your dark horse Nellis Air Force Base?
Well, I tell you who it definitely is not going to be. It's not going to be that Terry Bollea. He is not my dark horse in this one. I really like the cut of Greg Maul's jib. I'm a big fan of shitty coolers. I think Greg Maul could be on for and you know what I don't understand is and I don't know how this works. How is a stove driving a car?
What?
How is a grilling element driving a vehicle? I don't understand. Stove.
I should have never. I should have never have asked you to come back.
And actually, that begs a further question. How are stoves having children if he's Stove Price Jr.? That means there's a senior.
I got you. Well, speaking of shitty coolers, I guess that's let's just say that'll be Jesse the Body Ventura's pick. And the stage is about to come to an end here. Here comes the man that's dominated the opening stage, Justin Michael. The Daniel Defense number 87 Toyota is going to come to the line here at Sim City, Vegas, and win stage 1.
Thank God that's over. Not the first stage.
Choices are definitely being made here tonight by Wesley of continuing to awake the sleeper agent that is Jesse the Body Ventura.
I ain't doing it no damn more. I can tell you that. Right. I just wanted to find what his pick was.
Yeah, he gave you his pick. He likes the cut of Greg Moore's jib. Apparently,
there you go. All right. Surprising if we had a Navy SEAL in the race, he probably would have picked him too, but that's another story. All right, gentlemen. We are
a real American.
Yes. Well,
I am too. I am not an illegal. I have my papers.
It's a joke. Let's go to Jim.
I don't even. We should have done this race yesterday. The blinking would have been better. No. Well, here comes the whole field. So we're going to find out if
going to come in.
So I'm going to give you real quick my opinion here one more time. I do not think too many people will take 2 tires. The reason why is you're completely throwing away a full set of tires. There's no reason to do that at this point in the race. Because
I don't see it. I see fuel only. I think it's going to be fuel only.
If somebody might do fuel only, but they definitely will not do 2 tires. I don't think. That's just me though.
Now, do you think they're going to change 4?
Oh yeah, I think most everybody in the field is going to go 4 tires.
Okay. Well, here we go. We're about to find out the verdict.
Pit crew is working this evening for James Lehman. Nope, someone's missed their pit bait. It's the 199.
Yeah, sure did.
That's a massive mistake. A massive mistake for the 199. Multiple cars taking fuel as well.
No, it's all 4 tires.
Wow. Big mistake by Rob Haynes there, boy.
Yeah,
telling you,
mistake.
you can't make those mistakes.
Yeah. Where did he come into the pits at? Because I would love to know where he was running prior to that mistake. Because
what's happened, Jim? What's happened to Christian Elliott? Because he's stuck in there now for 33 seconds. I wonder if he's had an unsafe pit entry.
I see no penalties.
No, well, the replay files won't show you penalties.
Oh, okay. Well,
so guys, Rob Haynes lost 34 positions. So I mean, do the math. What was he in 6th?
Well, he's still parked there. Rob's still parked there.
Wow.
Yeah, he is.
Heartbreak.
Oh, wait
Here
a
they
minute.
come on pit exit now.
So
Justin Michael.
that's the guy that made the
first,
mistake?
first.
You know what? He got a penalty for backing up. I bet you.
Oh, maybe.
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
bet you he got a penalty
probably.
for backing up there. Somebody in chat can tell us because they
should have
obviously
just
know.
done another lap. He
Well, you
just done
don't
another
think
lap.
like that. I mean, when you realize you just overshot your pit, I mean, it's one of those things. But I would love to. I would love for somebody to come into chat and tell us what happened there because they will definitely know. So if somebody would let us know, that'd be great. It'd help the broadcast along.
And let us know who your picks are to win the race as well, because we still got a long way to go.
No, we don't
want
to know that. They all know already.
Oh, okay.
If they start making picks, they're just going to pick the winner. It's pretty easy for them.
I'm sorry, it's been a long day. I've been broadcasting basketball and
they could feed.
I'm tired, so I realize
they could
that.
feed into us, yes, but
Man, they could feed the kayfabe if they wanted to, and just give us.
They can feed the kayfabe. Now we don't know. We don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't know either. I purposely.
I don't want to know what happened.
Yeah,
I don't want to. Yeah, I want to go into this thing and call it natural all the time.
That's what I do. I don't ever look at replay files to see who won or anything like that because, to me, it just takes away from It'd be easy to start commenting early on the guy who's going to win and make it sound like a hero or something.
Exactly right. Coming back for green. Back inside that Echo Park Automotive restart zone. This is stage 2. This is the push to the race on lap number 33 of 102. Under 70 to go, 68 remaining if you want to be exact there. Hamish says it's again. Michael up in front again behind them. They're stacked up like sardines, 2 by 2 by 2 going to 3.
Man, Kirk
Side-by-side action, and it's back into plate race territory now, but what a restart from the 87. Already building up great gap back to, look, when you know who's there, James Lehman. MP2 at this stage.
That's my dark
He's
horse
40
pick, by the
forward
way.
early. Oh, yeah, okay, Jerry Moore.
My dark horse
pick every 5 minutes.
My dark horse pick first. Me and Jim's dark horse pick there.
We can see the pressure that's already being built by Lehman on the 87 car. And this is now where, we're past that first stage break. It's now a long way to go in this race still. Many, many laps still to be run down. Now it is time for a little bit more patience, but also, Wesley, just a little bit of thinking in the back of your head. We've got to push on. We've got to try and keep this thing green as long as we can. We don't want to have caution after caution because
you're right.
we're going to end up getting tired. We're going to end up getting bored, just following the safety car around. We want to try and keep ourselves entertained, but also engaged in this race by keeping green flag running. So there's going to have to be a little bit of fairness and I think a little bit of understanding from the field as well that we just need to take our time because we still got so long to go.
Well, let's prove that cliche. Cautions, precautions. It's not a theory. It's right now your top 5. Michael, Lehman, Kirk. Hey, that is my pick and my winning pick. Dark horse pick right there in second and third. Bentley, Glazer, Dakota, Floyd up 18 spots now. Jim in the top 5 as we got a battle for the lead in 3.
Yep, finally got somebody up there to challenge him. Lehman's going to try to drive it underneath Michael here. What's funny is none of us even picked Michael as our pick. I had the chance after he had led 20 laps, and I didn't even pick him. What a dumbass I am, huh?
Dark horse. You can change your mind and pick him as a dark horse.
I'm going to ask Kiss the leader, the owner of the league. I'm all about keeping the owner happy, Plus, he's got flames on his truck. You got flames versus guns. I like both.
I didn't know Lehman was the president of Maximum Velocity. I didn't know that.
You didn't? Sure you didn't. He was the guy that hired you came into the group chat and hired you like you didn't know that.
I thought it was like a chairman of the board type thing.
It might be. I don't know. He's the guy I deal with, though. Look. But you know what, Lehman, I didn't even know this when I picked him, but let me just show you something, okay? Watch this. Look at that right there, would you?
Yes, Motormouth.
There you go, right there.
How about that, Nathan? How about that for a name
for a broadcast company? I'm picking him.
Yeah. It looks good. I like the design of it.
Yep. I like the design of it, Jim. I like the design of it, he said.
He's just jealous he ain't got the southern accent like me.
I know. I could turn mine on, but I don't use it all the time anymore. I could turn that Cajun accent on for y'all too.
For that lead right there, boy. Get you some jambalaya on this late Saturday night.
These guys,
Friday morning. Friday night, Saturday
I tell you
morning.
what, side by side like this though, and Lehman's going to burn them tires off that truck if he's not careful, trying to hold it down on that low line underneath Michael like that. If he couldn't get it done, he needs to back out of it there and fall behind, and because you can't run that low line that hard and not start wearing that right front tire.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right on that. Here as we watch these guys put another lap on the board.
See, he can run that higher line and push up there a little bit because if his truck's set up right, he should be on that high line. He should be running on that right rear. So, and it can handle a little more of that here. So, yeah,
this track is 1.5 miles, 2.41 kilometers, a dry-over intermediate speedway, very widely known for its progressive banking. 20 degrees in the corners, 9 degrees on the straightaways. Nellis Airport adjacent to them on the backstretch. And this facility is like the Motorsports Park, the Bellagio of the West, like Charlotte Motor Speedway with Vegas, the Speedway, the drag strip, and a dirt track that they call the Bull Ring at Vegas. So a lot of cool things at this awesome place here, Hamish, as we're closing in on 50 laps. And we're 3 wide in the middle. Watch it on the bottom of your screen. Well, the great racing there as they go into the corner. I think that's Spain right there in that mix.
Well, you mentioned all the things that are around this place, Wesley. There's also obviously a road course here at Vegas as well.
Yes.
And as well, driving school too, where you can come and rent a car and you can get taught how to drive by pro IMSA drivers right here in Vegas Motor Speedway. You can do some laps around the road course here. I mean, obviously, Red Bull did some filming here last year as well as part of their new partnership with Ford right here in Vegas Motor Speedway too. So there's plenty on offer here at Vegas, and Vegas is becoming a mecca once again of places to be, or a place to be and people to see. It's not just the racing circuit you can see. There's events obviously happening along the strip. Of course, there's countless casinos here, and then world events happening here as well. I mean, WrestleMania is coming back here for 2 years in a row. They had the Super Bowl a few years ago too. Vegas is starting to put money back into the economy and back into putting on events for people all around the world to come to and enjoy the great city of Las Vegas here in Nevada.
I was about to say, don't get Jesse going again. You mentioned wrestling, I mean.
You brought him up. See, you should never have done that.
Michael.
Let's focus on the fact that these lead 4 guys have got almost a 2-second lead on the rest of the field here.
You keep my name out
Oh,
of your
here we
mouth.
go. Here we go.
I don't know what
Top
that
4
was.
pulling away. Michael Lehman, Kirk, and
We'll
Glazer.
have to cut the
is
satellite feed
what,
down in
Jim-
Mexico so that.
Is he in Roswell? The transmission came to the tower.
No, he's
Is it-
he's down there in the Baja, so he's probably got some kind of satellite thing where he's looping into our system. We'll fix that though.
I give him some eye tuna, okay? Let it be the blowfish.
Here's
Lap 47 of 102, and it's been intense the whole way around. Green flag running the entire time as well, other than the stage break, which had a full course caution, customary caution as well at that point, just to get everyone reset and get him into pit road as well and ready to rock and roll forward. The battle continues on between Stove Price Jr. and Rod Mitten at this stage, the 29 and the 9-2. They're both down 1 spot at this point of the race, but if Stove completes this move, he's going to be back up to where he started in P11, and it's job done, it seems, through 1, but the 92's coming back at him, and the scramble of cars continues in behind as well. And the problem now that might be arising in the back of their minds here, Wesley, is they're just getting into their groove, they're getting comfortable. If someone has a wreck in front of them, the whole field's going to pile in, they're not really going to know what to do.
I don't want to say that we have a wreck in front of them because I'll be honest with you, Nathan, I want to get your thoughts on this as well. Normally, I've called iRacing broadcasts, and there are wreck fests. These guys are doing a really good bang-up job racing around here.
Yes, they are. I've called one with them. What was it? Last year? We called a few together last year. We called one last year. It was nothing but wrecks. Matter of fact, it was the wreck, the race against the AI.
Yes.
And the real people.
Yeah. And then there was another race I did, a Bristol race, and there was 37 caution flags
oh my
in a
God.
200 and 300 lap race. And Jim, you know what I'm talking about.
Oof.
Jim Cunningham knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was,
Yep, I do.
So,
I
yeah.
do indeed. They, Jake and I had a couple that were 25 caution races there. I mean,
Wow, man.
yeah. I will say it's a
Bristol, baby.
I mean, that's
how
a,
they tear stuff up,
I mean, that. Wow.
Till they tear shitty up. I was about to say it's Bristol, baby.
blinking.
Till they tear shitty up.
Jared Wishon's just had a really, really bad blink. He's just inside of the top 10, up 12 positions, but he's amongst this pack of cars, and if he blinks out and reappears right in front of somebody, it may be a domino effect that leads to an atrocity on the streets of Vegas here at Vegas Motor Speedway.
Hey, by the way, don't forget you can follow the Maximum Velocity Racing League on social media. If you'd like to join them on Discord. And, of course, hit that like, follow, and share on Motormouth Broadcasting. Hit that bell so you can be able to keep up with all of the coverage. Coverage.
So we got to take a look at chat
series.
here, okay? So
Yeah, go ahead.
Wildish 500, which I'm assuming is Wildish truck there, Jared Wishon, right? I'm assuming that's probably him. He said that y'all need to stop glazing Glazer.
We barely even mentioned him.
Yes, but it's the whole stop glazing Glazer. That's awesome. And
See,
I love it.
he understood the joke that I was getting
yes,
at when I
he
picked
did.
Bentley Glazer.
He did understand the joke. That's good. And then somebody I'm pretty sure it was told me to stop. I needed to wipe my nose off for brown nosing the league owner guy. So there's that.
I didn't realize. I guess you could be guilty of it, but I'm not. I'm
No, I'm 100% guilty. If he stopped short, my nose was going straight up his ass, okay? Let's just say that. This is a late night rebroadcast, and damn it, I'm still high on the drugs from the hospital yesterday, so I don't care. I'm saying it.
Gotta love it. That's all I gotta say is you gotta love it.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying.
Why am I seeing crash?
Oh. No caution though, not yet.
No, Charlie.
No, we are under caution. We're under caution, guys. We are.
I don't know. It would show the yellow if we were.
It should show yellow.
No, we're under
Yeah, it would show
yellow.
yellow.
Caution's out. The caution is
there
out.
It is, finally. Wow.
Greg Mall has crashed, everybody. Greg Mall has crashed. Oh, my goodness, my voice.
Doing his due
Greg Ball.
diligence as a frogman, of course, I picked him
Shut up,
to
Jesse.
bring out the caution that we needed.
Nobody said a damn word to you.
Yeah, but you picked his driver you said his driver crashed that he picked to win the race. He chose Greg
Was
Moore.
it Greg Ball?
Okay.
Is he in the Shitty
Yeah.
Coolers truck? Is that
He
the Shitty?
is. Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
man.
Oh, somebody
okay,
just
okay,
bounced
Jesse,
it off
what's
the
your take
wall.
on it?
Somebody just bounced it off the wall right there,
It
following the
was
pace
Greg
truck.
Mall.
No, following the
oh,
pace truck right there, like the
Oh, shitty.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
like William Kirk or Lehman or one of them.
No,
Kirk.
that's our pick.
It
That's
was
my
Kirk.
pick.
somebody,
Kirk and Raymond are my pick.
somebody right there in the front of the field just smashed it off the wall.
No. Ground control to Major Kirk.
I know, right? Here, well.
Captain Kirk sounds better. I don't know what happened. Can we find a replay of what he did?
The
Or
problem is replays.
They're bidding. He's bidding.
Replays are touchy on
that's
replay
right. I got
files.
you. I know.
We would
I
have to- we would
forgot.
have
I
to
forgot.
play
We're on
it
delay.
from the replay.
Which
so
I'm
if we did
okay with that. I just don't want to screw this thing up. I'll replay for a major crash, but I don't want to take a chance, on something just as simple as that. So where are we at now? We're on lap 55, and they're coming
We're not
in.
quite close enough to the end for them to pit and make it to the end from here on fuel, but they'll definitely top them up to have a smaller stop
So
at the end
this
in
is
case it
an
is a green flag.
absolutely take 4 tires as well stop here then. And you set yourself up for a potential fuel only or 2-tire stop.
Tommy Cook has taken 2 tires. He took a 10.5-second stop.
Yep, that's
So
2
Cook
tires.
has taken 2 to try and take track position. That's gotten him up 15 into the top 10.
Yeah.
Nathan, you having
problem
fun?
is-
What do you think of this race so far? We're about 60 laps into this thing.
I'm having fun.
Hang on, sorry to interrupt Nathan here. William Kirk has a pit lane penalty.
Oh,
William
no.
Kirk has a
No.
pit lane penalty.
Man, why is it always my picks? Jim, you jinxed me when you went to pick Lehman as well. It jinxed Kirk.
How did my picking Lehman jinx your other pick, Captain Kirk?
Because it took the energy away.
Is
That's
that what
Jesse
happened?
Ventura. He'll tell you about the
Oh,
energy
my
at Maui
God,
Maui.
don't do that.
He really has an aura
See,
about him.
here he goes.
He pulls from the power lines here at Vegas Motor Speedway. One thing that I think you need to try though is a salmon sandwich. I think that there is something that you could definitely get involved with if you want to try hard enough.
What about fish tacos, Jesse?
I love fish tacos. They're fantastic.
I don't think I've never ate one.
You've never eaten a fish taco?
You never had fish tacos, son?
I don't think so.
Oh, you need to.
Oh, wow.
You need to broaden your horizons. We got to get you out there some.
For the person that asked what happened, Jesse's pick, Greg mauled the wall, pardon the pun, in the Shitty Coolers entry.
Well,
What do you think, Jesse? Kind of good. Yeah.
I mean, but see, my timing and scoring showed incidents before that. So I'm not.
Just
I
took
think
its
you were-
time to bring out the yellow flag, I reckon.
Yeah, I think we were a little ahead of schedule. I guess I don't know,
I don't know,
or
Well, these replay files are tricky. I will say that. But
you can skip lap after lap after lap to come back for a restart too. You know how you can do
we're
that,
not
right?
doing
Just
that.
press the
This
button.
is a live. This is a live rebroadcast,
This-
and we're
this-
going to
no,
treat
no.
it like that.
This race
Oh.
is happening. This race is happening right now. I don't know what you're
It's
saying.
delayed.
It's, right. For us,
Yeah,
it's
I got
happening
you.
right
But
now.
For us, it's live right now. I understand. I got you. You're the
I
boss.
won't be
You're the
any
boss, boss.
skipping any, no. We
You're
won't
the-
be doing any of that stuff.
The only thing I ever do is I will skip a warm-up session. That's
You
about
are
it.
you are the Tony Danza of motor mouth.
What
Jim?
in the
Who's
hell
the boss?
does that? Oh, who's the boss?
Thank you.
He
Come
wasn't
on, man.
the
You're
boss. It
about
was the
right.
woman that was the boss.
I mean,
That's the whole point
Through
of the
the
series.
restart zone, we go. Green flag, lap 58 of 102. We have got ourselves one hell of a finish to come your way. 46 laps to go of Vegas.
45 to go, actually, as the green flag flies again down the back straightaway. And look who's up in front, James Lehman. Remember the bad luck Lehman had all start of the year. Struggled in Daytona. The defending series champion is now trying to hold off Justin Michael. Here comes the Daniel defense entry. And Keith Tripp Here comes the 419 bunch into turn one, and we're going to try to go 3 wide.
Yeah, here comes
I was
Trip.
predicting we were going to go overtime there, Wesley.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I thought we were going to
I'm
go
showing
103.
other
Who
crashes.
knows? Yep, we might be having more caution, breeds caution. Are we going to get another one? They've all slowed up, so I think we
All
are.
right, I'm gonna attempt to go look at this caution real quick.
Just make sure you don't press
No, I
live again,
won't.
Jim.
I won't.
We're going to find the replay of what happened. It says that Wally Termeyer, Raleigh Termeyer,
okay.
Jackson Clark, and Tyler Greneau called up in it, and that's where all hell broke loose right there. Wow.
He's giving him a receipt. He just doored him back on the track after they came together.
Pity for your thoughts, Chief. Oh, I love that zoom in from that camera, by the way. That was pretty badass, Jim, the way you done that with the whole flying in,
flying in over
like a
the
drone.
over the
it was
over the
awesome.
stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's tore up
He's smoking.
He's
blown his motor.
That motor's blown up. That's
2 words. He's smoking. Nathan said it. He's smoking.
That's right.
And it's like Nathan behind the garden shed.
Exactly. That's the same thing I said about Nathan earlier.
Stop.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Wally, poor Wally there is that's a done deal there for Wally, I'm afraid. That's night over because it takes good 10, 15 minutes at least to fix one of these engines in here. And there's no fast repair.
And there's no fast repair. There's no fast repair. So you got to go on the DVP clock. And, I mean, pretty much you're done for unless you get back on the racetrack and you're like, 30 laps down or more? I mean, it's pretty much a done night for him.
But I'll tell you what, Lehman's looking strong up here. I didn't want
It's fine to look strong at this stage, but he's got to look strong by about lap 99 as well, Jim. I mean,
Okay, so would any of you pit for fuel?
Yes.
If I'm at the back,
Yes.
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 I'm not giving up track position, though, if I'm at the front.
I believe if you're in the front, no. If you're in the back, yes.
Well,
it looks like look at it. They
he
changed their
cheated.
mind. Look at that. He changed his damn
Trip's gotta
mind.
be careful. Trip has to
Yeah.
be careful there that he does not get
No, that's all
any
right.
OL.
Trigger the cone there. Trigger the cone.
yeah.
But I would say this, though, Jim, to
That's
answer your
fine.
question. If you're in the front, no, don't pit. If you're in the back, yes, take tires and fuel. And I think you could also say
I
you could go
wouldn't
for an
take tires.
undercut pit stop to finish the
Well, if you
race.
take
here.
I
tires,
wouldn't take tires.
if you take
I would
tires,
take
that's your
fuel.
last tire. So you
Yeah,
can't do
I'd
that.
take fuel. Yeah, I'd take
You
just
take
fuel.
you take fuel, but
They only just pitted as well, so
Yeah,
they're not going to have as much
yeah.
space to actually cover tires at this stage.
I hope
either,
somebody
so-
didn't forget to turn their tires off though and burn their last set by accident because that can
Charles Woods is in that boat right now. He's taken a full set of tires. Same for Jackson Clark and Christopher Sprecher as well. Those guys taking a full set. Rob Haynes as well. William Kirk, by the way, just to bury your hopes and dreams even further, Wesley has taken tires at this stage too. In fact, he's actually got himself another pit lane penalty because he's sat there now for 20 seconds. So I'd say his race may be finished.
That sucks, man. That was my pick.
Well, you know.
Oh,
well.
Layman.
Well, at least Captain Kirk
guess
can
you
still
know how to-
at least
yeah,
Captain
yeah.
Kirk can still end up with the green skinned woman.
I was more of
There
a
you go.
Picard fan
There you go.
personally, but
Well, yeah, because you're younger. I mean, to be fair, I'm even too old for the original Star Trek. It was before my time, but it was in replay, of course.
That was the William Shatner era, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Kirk in
Kirk
the
was-
original series was
William
William
Shatner,
Shatner, and
yeah.
then Next Generation was
See, for me,
Picard.
yeah.
For me, I remember William Shatner on Tonight, These Stories and More,
Oh,
on
yeah.
Rescue 911. That was William Shatner. I know he done other stuff, but for me, it was every Tuesday night, CBS,
I
9
remember
o'clock.
TJ
I
Daddy, I'm
remember
going to
William-
watch Rescue 911. I'm going to watch Rescue
remember-
911. The hell with the X-Files, okay?
I remember William Shatner from Boston Legal. That's what I remember
Yeah,
William
and
Shatner
he was
from.
also
He was, yeah, Boston
TJ
Legal,
Hooker.
yeah.
He was a cop that had the beautiful Heather Locklear on the show.
The fact that
Oh, my
William
goodness, Heather
Shatner is
Locklear,
over the
wow.
age of 90 and looks only about that he's just turned 70 is ridiculous to
Right.
me.
Well, he picked that up
That
for
man
some
has
of them
not
green
aged
women.
in 30 odd years.
It's Botox, man. Come
He-
on, look what the hell Gene Simmons did.
You know what, though?
Kids,
His
I mean, yeah.
Botox, though, hasn't actually ruined him. He doesn't look like he's been ruined by Botox.
Right.
It's only helped
It's the
him.
green women, man. He slept with every
it's that
woman from
Canadian
every
bloodline of
galaxy
William
in
Shatner. That's
in
what
the
it is.
universe.
It's the Canadian bloodline of William Shatner that's done it. That's
Is
what it
that
is.
what it is?
Oh, he is
Not even
Canadian.
gonna let it all hang out, literally. PG-13 become rated R. That's all I'm gonna say, everybody. Getting ready for a green flag restart. Michael on the restart alongside with James Lehman. Couple of picks ready to go back to green. Along with Keaton Tripp, Bentley Glazer, Nathan Carroll, top 5 as they rumble back into tournament 1 there, Hamish.
Yep, the rumble's begun and 2 cautions in a row. Hopefully it's not a sign of things to come for the next, obviously, 40 laps of this race. We're etching towards critical lap point now, Wesley, as well. Remembering, when there's 35 to go, that's when we know they can get home from a single pit stop. Everyone mathematically will need one more because they are just too far away right now to do this thing on this current fuel run that they're on. But for the front runners at this stage of this race, they've kept it cool, they've kept it calm, but they've kept themselves clean, which is super, super important at this point of the race.
Wreck.
There's a big one, a massive one in behind. Multiple cars have been involved in this.
Oh, my goodness. It is a big one, guys.
This is a huge one.
Yeah, we just had a big wreck here.
I'm
my.
Sure how much of this I'm going to be able to catch, but we'll see. Let's go take a look. This is all I've got right here. So.
Oh my God!
Boy, what a hit! Man.
Well, there's cars up ahead of them as well, Jim, that have gone into the wall.
I know, but I don't have.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So what?
No, I know.
You got to tell me who's involved in it up front.
I don't even know.
Because
it happened so fast, it's not showing the names of what happened.
Maybe if we go blimp, we can see it. That might help.
Zachary Groover, I think. There's Zachary Groover, Jackson Clark, Rob Haynes. If you think of any of those names.
James Durr.
Let me just try this and see if I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Now, because the problem is, it doesn't matter really. The long story short of the whole thing is that the software has to reset, and it did not reset fast enough after watching a replay. So it stops recording after the replay is played.
Yeah.
And so I didn't restart it, realizing that, and by the time I restarted it, the caution was happening.
Well, a glimpse of it. I mean, we at least knew that there was trouble. It wasn't
I hate that.
Conspiracy theory caution.
No, I know. I just that's my inexperience in rewinding during most replay broadcasts. I don't even ever replay. I don't do any replays at all. We just do them at the end. So, which we can go back and look if we want.
They're saying go back and look at the 27 truck if you can.
That's too late. I already restarted it for this time, so that
I got you.
So that we could.
Yeah, I said Zachary Groover. Yeah, I think he. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
So here's the deal. Our audience is watching. We're live. We're live on the air. We're not AI. We're calling the race live. Of course, Jim Cunningham, Man Motormouth Broadcasting. Of course, we've got Hamish Monroe. I'm Wesley Outland, my son Nathan alongside as well. This is last night's race for Thursday, but we had technical issues for Hamish and I, so we made the decision to video broadcast it. We don't know the outcome. I don't know what happened. We're calling this right down the middle, even though this is last night's race. And honestly, because of that, Jim, and that's another reason why we're not fans of having to do voice tracks, is it takes away some of the bells and whistles and the graphics and the replays and some of the things that you can do when you're live on the air.
This is going to look really suspect, by the way, Wesley, if James goes on to win this race. I'm just going to say it.
Do what?
Right.
It's going to look really
dark
suspect.
Horse picked him,
Yeah, and if he goes on to win this race, it's going to look very suspect.
I agree, 100%. I agree.
I hope
Wesley
not.
Shady. There's no doubt.
I'm just calling it on the fly. I'm not shady. I didn't know.
Somebody
I just
put
called
this
it
as
on the damn
AI.
fly.
Somebody put that this is AI. Apparently, after pit stops, this league
It's
becomes
not AI. This is not artificial intelligence. No.
No,
this is not.
there's clearly no intelligence here at all. Especially not in the broadcast booth. We're well short of artificial intelligence or any other kind of intelligence.
Jesse Venturi has intelligence, doesn't he, Jesse?
Oh,
Don't
my
you dare
God.
question my intelligence levels. I am a top of the line frogman for the Navy SEALs. I'm a very intelligent man. I know what 1 + 1 is. Do you, Jim? Do you?
Who?
I know that I would not have sued the widow of an American hero. I know that.
Well, I couldn't sue him. He was dead. I had to sue.
Just because he
I never
knocked you
sued
out
the
in a
widow, I
bar
sued
in
him.
San Diego.
I never sued the widow. I sued him. Fox News is filling your head with lies, Mr. Cunningham.
Fox News? If anything,
Fox News.
Fox News would
At
be
least it's
saying that.
CNN. Hell, somebody from CNN got arrested this morning. I wake up and come out of bed to take the dog out to the bathroom, and I got breaking news. Somebody got arrested. I'm like, what the hell did the CNN reporter do?
I arrested them. They tried to invade my property in the Baja.
Oh, there you go.
Unfortunately for them, I was not there. I was in the Baja of the North in Minnesota.
They tried to take your mahi tuna.
Snowed
What
in.
happened?
They wanted to take my chihuahuas. I farmed them to
Chihuahuas?
fight people.
Fight people.
Oh,
Oh,
The
God.
chihuahuas are
mean,
ferocious little
see,
animals. They have,
in
they
all
have a
seriousness,
bloodlust.
listen, I brought you in to ask you what's your take of this race, and obviously what's your take as we go to the end of this thing.
My take is I think that the safety car driver is really getting a lot of laps in tonight, which is good for him. Bad for the obviously fuel economy of the world because he's producing
Oh
more
my
greenhouse
God.
gases. But I think right now
You're gonna blame that on Trump, right?
Bentley Glazer is looking good. Number 36, he sat there the whole race. He's not gone anywhere.
That's
And
your
then as
pick.
well,
That's Hamish's pick.
that's Hamish's pick, and I think he's a smart man for picking Bentley Glazer right now as we go
All right.
back to green at Las Vegas.
Well, we know what your shitty truck did. It's out.
Now he's
All
gone.
got balls. Back underway. Green flag.
That man was assassinated out there.
Bye, Jesse. Oh, trouble. Somebody else just got assassinated. Trouble in turn 2. Truck sideways, spinning into the pack. And will it draw a caution? Not yet. Jim, you just caught a glimpse of them off the camera on the back straightaway, but I think they're no harm, no foul. We'll stay green.
Okay. Well, that must have been
No
Heath.
caution.
That must have been Heath Smith because I see he jumped to the
Or
pits.
Mulligan, Jesse's pick, you know.
Well, I see Heath Smith jumped to the pits, but then he just left the pits.
Okay.
That's
Heath Smith, by the way, the all-time starter of Maximum Velocity Racing League. Tonight's race career start number 122. The man that's got 7 wins so far in his career. Here comes the field rumbling down the front straightaway. And all the while, Layman Hamish leads him in the corner as we close in on the finish of this one here.
Probably the best position he would hope to be in at this point, Wesley. Obviously, it's good to lead the race early, but to lead it at this stage means you can almost dictate the momentum of the race. You can dictate where it's going to go. Obviously, he's last season's champion, so he has experience in dictating how races are going to go about for him and how it's going to go about for the rest of the field as well. If he can keep himself cool, calm, and collected here at the front of the field, if it goes green the whole way, that's only going to pay off benefit for him because no one's really going to be able to attack him. But again, some of these drivers have sat up here the whole time. The 36 of Glaze is still up there. Obviously, Layman's still up there as well. You know, some of these guys that start up the front, they've managed to maintain themselves. They're the ones that are more than likely going to be battling for the end of this race. But again, we've got to watch for the Spanish Inquisition from Fredericksburg, Virginia, in Gordon, Spain. 5th position. He's up a bulk amount of positions tonight, Jim. We know the 38's got pace. He's a race winner already this season. He's always an X factor out there, no matter where he starts.
yeah. The reason I picked him is when I saw that he's starting in 28th, I knew he must have had a bad qualifying lap, and so I just knew he was going to come up through the field. He's just too fast not to,
Oh, for sure. And,
But
and-
since we
and-
do,
and-
oh no! Oh, what a save!
wow.
Oh my God! I almost commentator cursed him. It just would have been live out of commentator cursed him.
he was almost in Spain without the S then, but
He
luckily
was.
he caught it.
Woo, man, that was a hell of a
Once
catch.
you say it, then you do it.
Yeah, that was a hell of a catch, I have to say. I did set him back a little bit there, probably torched his tires. Oh, now they're going to start picking on him. Look. Ooh.
They are going to gang up on him.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, his tires are probably hot as hell right now.
Why is everybody always picking on me? Lap 74 when they come back to the line is Gordon Spain from the Commonwealth of Fredericksburg. Free falling now, and by the way, that was Jim's pick, Spain,
Yes.
back to 11th.
Yeah, drop back a little bit
It's not to
there.
mention that both of my picks are currently inside of the top 10.
Right.
Bentley Glazer
Yes,
and Sean Elliott.
Yeah.
That's also looking a bit on the shady side, if I might add.
I don't know about that. I picked someone who started outside the top 20 as a dark horse. I think
So
that's a very fair
I
dark
picked
horse.
my
Pick's
main
in the
pick
lead.
as somebody
All
who
right,
started outside the top 20.
So let's just brass tacks here, not dark horses, picks and dark horses. All right, so Gordon Spain, Jim's pick is all the way back outside the top 15. He's on 11th. The other guy is my pick.
He's all
as
the way
well for
outside the
dark horse.
top
He
15 in the 11th.
He's in the top 15 and 11th.
There you go. That's better.
That's what I meant to say. It's a late night, Jim. Okay, leave me alone. Layman is our dark horse for Jim and I. He leads. Okay, he leads. Can't believe nobody picked Justin Michael. This guy is the Pied Piper
know.
tonight until Layman got the lead. Bentley Glazer is
Keaton
Hamish's
Tripp. Look
pick.
at Tripp, though, here, would
And-
you?
Yeah, yes, sir. And then Elliott right now is in the 11th. Nathan's pick is Carroll. He's in 7th. Wagner is his dark horse, and he's nowhere in the top 15, top 20. And then for me, Kirk was my pick to win. I think he's out of the race or way in the back.
I'd like to point out that Austin Wagner is 9 laps
Yeah.
down on the next car ahead. He's 39 laps down on the race.
Yeah, William
leader.
Kirk is on the tail end of the lead lap. He's in 30th. But my dark horse is Jim's dark horse. I picked it first. James Layman is leading as we close in on 25 to go at the line.
If he wins this race, you're officially going to be known as Katy Perry for getting a dark horse as a race winner. But
I mean,
God. Is that where we've gone to?
Listen,
Is that's
we've
where we're
gone
at?
there. He literally, at least he didn't say Taylor Swift, okay? I'll give him that much.
Yep. Katy Perry.
the Katy Perry reference is the fact that she has a song called Dark Horse. That's the whole. Yeah.
Why can't you just say Wild Horse, you know?
That's not
Too
her
country, too Wild Horse, you know. Nathan knows about Wild Horse,
song.
don't you,
Oh, my
buddy?
gosh.
You know that song Wild Horse?
I feel like we're right near the
I
Air
know
Force
a
Base
good
because
bit of
shit's going right
country.
over people's heads.
I know a good
No.
bit about country. Like I grew up on Waylon Jennings, Hank Williams,
There you go.
Johnny Cash.
There you go. You got to make Jim get excited. It's going to.
Merle Haggard.
Yeah. There you go.
Merle,
I raised him right, didn't I?
Merle
Jim?
Haggard. Yeah. Eventually, we'll get him to say his name even correctly. It's Haggard with a D.
Merle Haggard.
It's just that
Not
southern slang,
Haggard.
okay? It's
Yeah.
Haggard. Merle Haggard.
Haggard.
It's
Merle Haggard.
What's your
Merle
favorite?
Haggard.
What's your favorite Merle Haggard song?
I have not listened to him in so
See,
long.
that's
It's
what I
been a
thought.
hot minute.
That's
I've
what
been
I
mainly listening to Ozzy Osbourne.
He been listening to some
I bet
Ozzy.
Well, that's better.
Wesley and Jim, I bet you his favorite song by them is either about a combination of or just about a truck, a girl, or a truck and a girl.
Well, see, that shows
Mama
what you,
tried.
That shows
Mama
what
tried,
you,
Nathan.
Oh yeah, Mama
that shows
tried. Mama
what you
tried, most
know
definitely.
about. That shows what Hamish knows about Merle Haggard because he was not one of
Exactly.
those. He was not one of those.
He's
He was
exactly
the
right.
rebel. He was
He
the
was-
renegade of country music.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like Merle
But
Haggard,
the
Johnny
most-
Paycheck, take this job and shove it up your ass.
The most
20 to go.
well-known song that he ever did. People are going to hate this, but the most well-known song he ever did was the theme to the Dukes of Hazzard.
Yes.
Good Old Boys. Not
Yes,
his best
Good
song. There we
Yeah.
go. I
Good
knew that
old
was
boys.
Yeah.
Never meaning no harm.
Okay, let's don't get ourselves.
It's all you ever
No,
saw.
stop.
In trouble
Stop.
with the law.
Stop. They'll music infringe us and take the video
Are you
down.
serious? Will they really do that to us?
Oh, yeah.
Just for
10 seconds.
bunch of YouTube liberals.
10
Oh,
seconds.
look at Michael up against the wall, guys. 20 to go this time by. Hey, Hamish, it's about to get good in the neighborhood, and I don't mean your local Applebee's, man. Sim City is about to become Sin City for somebody to make a mistake here and get back in this thing.
I've got to try and push on now, Wesley. It's time to go all in on your full house of cards that you've put yourself together across this race. It's been a game of high stakes all night long, and keeping yourself at the forefront, that's been the important factor. And that front four of Lehman, Tripp, Michael, and Glazer have kept themselves up there for the last 30-odd laps, and it's been great to see for them. Any of them can win it. Tripp wants to go back-to-back. Lehman wants to win his first race of the season, as does Michael, as does Glazer. But they're all capable of doing it. We know that Lehman can do it, last season's champion. Tripp won it last time out, and Michael and Glazer have been there or thereabouts in the first 2 rounds already this season out of Daytona and Echo Park the last 2 weeks.
So my question
Season
is,
5, round 3, coming to the line, 18 to go. Go ahead, Jim. My apologies.
are we going to see green flag pit stops here, guys? Because it's coming.
Well, for the guys that are in the front, possibly. For the ones in the back, no. But the question is, can they hold on and sustain? That's the $1 million question right here.
Well, the guys even in the back, though, they pitted on lap 65. That's still 35. That's still 37 laps to get to the end of this race.
10 laps,
They
20
did have
laps
two-
more
they did
than
have
what the
two
other front
cautions,
runners
though.
did.
They did
Yeah.
have 2 cautions, though, so that saved them 2 laps. So
No,
they're
they
gonna
only
be
had
right on the
one
edge.
since 65.
Ah, true.
I don't know, man.
True, yeah.
That's iffy. I mean, without knowing the exact fuel mileage, it would be hard to say because we're estimating. Did they actually give us an estimate in the driver briefing?
Well, we're all basing this off of Wesley's estimation, so his arithmetic could be off.
Did they give us a driver
I said
briefing
between
yesterday?
35, 40 laps on an 80% tank of fuel. I mean, normally, if it's 100%
No,
fuel
right here,
capacity at Vegas, they can go about 55, 60 laps on a tank. So
Well,
that was
they
my
gave us a
estimation.
They gave us a briefing that you guys should be reading every week with penalties and
I
all
read
the
that.
things.
I read that, but it only has 80% fuel. It
Yes,
doesn't have.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry.
as
Yeah,
far-
in my defense, I was broadcasting basketball and then come in hot. You can ask. I mean, I had to ask poor Hamish to let me go to the potty break before we got on the air.
last night?
Yeah, last
Oh.
night. Yeah,
Okay.
grab a drink.
So
I just walked in the door.
anyway, so now that we got the league admins watching the race tonight live with us.
Yes.
That right there, guys, is exactly the kind of information that we need in that race briefing, and this is exactly why. At this moment in time, right now, we're not exactly sure how far these trucks will go on a tank of fuel. And if we knew that, it would make for even a better broadcast. So just going to throw that out there so that when you compile those things, those are the kind of things that we look for to give you the best broadcast that we possibly can. So we're going to assume that Wesley's 35 laps is correct, and we shall see. Now, somebody could tell us in chat, possibly.
Okay, well, I would say then if it's
We got people in the chat box.
so if Wesley's claiming that 100% tank of fuel gets you 55 laps, that would say to me then that 80% is 45 laps.
I agree.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah.
Not 35, it would
Yeah.
be 45, which means they could make it to the end without a stop.
Well, I mean, my number was between 10 laps. That's what I averaged it from. I said between 35 to 45 laps on a tank of fuel.
Well, they are.
So I'm
so
thinking
they're
55,
revealing
60 laps.
They're revealing other things in chat. So I'm not going to read anymore. But
Where's this chat at? I can't see it. I don't know.
it's
Anyhow, laps are winding down.
YouTube chat. So we've got 12 laps to go now.
Michael,
Keaton Tripp,
yeah.
we have not
If
talked about
audience,
Keaton
don't tell us
Tripp.
what's going on.
Well, that's
I
true.
mean, we mentioned in the rundown of the grid,
Yeah.
Keaton was always going to be one to watch. Started just outside of the top 10, winner last week.
Yeah,
Hasn't
correct.
got his teammate though to back him up this week in the 42 car. So for the 419, he's got to do this on his own, and he's up against drivers who are going to be willing to push him out of the way, give him a little bump out of the way as well. As Glazer looks to go up the inside, down towards turn 1. They run 11 laps to go of Vegas. Is he going to get a
Yeah.
push from the car in behind? With the 419 stuck on the outside line, this might drop him down if he's not careful, and Glazer could get an advantage through 3 and 4 here, Wesley.
You remember Gordon Spain won Daytona, and Keaton Tripp was the runner-up. Keaton Tripp won the following week at Echo Park Speedway, Atlanta, and behind Justin
I'm showing
Michael.
a
But all
crash.
the while, here they come to the line. Call
caution, there's a
cautions
caution.
out, guys.
Late break
Trouble
caution.
on the racetrack.
Here we go.
I think they can get home.
Wow.
I don't think they come into pit road. I think they can get home.
Well, we'll see.
I
We'll
think-
know for sure.
I think unless they,
I mean, I agree
unless-
with your calculation there. It's not. It was never 35 laps. It was closer to 45. If that's the
yeah, I think
case.
it's 45.
But again, I would love to have that information pre-race so that we are not making educated guesses. But do we want to
Yes,
try to?
that would be awesome to have. I mean, it really is. It would be great to have that information, letting us know how much wear and tear you can use on a set of tires,
all that.
fuel capacity. And here's the thing: if you go 100% or 65, 70%, a lot of people don't understand that. But when you go to lower percentages, you're cutting down the amount of fuel you have on your tank and increasing your pit stops. So is anybody coming down pit road? I think the answer is hell yes. Everybody will be coming
They're
down to pit
coming.
road here. You're crazy if you don't pit unless you're in the back here, Hamish. Money stop time.
Yeah, it's a money stop. You've got to get this to perfection.
This is your two-tire splash of gas stop right here.
Yeah. I think if you're taking 4 tires, you're throwing this thing away at this point, because you can't guarantee the cars around you are going to take 4. So you may as well take 2 and just hope and pray that someone makes a mistake to take 4. As Lehman's pit crew is working on that truck, he's taking 4 tires. He's taking 4. He's not taking 2.
Oh, the cameras.
Yeah.
He's coming down the lead, though. Everyone's taking 4. They're
They're
not
good.
taking 2.
Nobody.
I think that's a
Oh,
mistake,
no.
Jim.
Keaton Tripp took 2, and he's first off pit road.
Yep.
But guys, I'm going to tell you,
Billy
4 tires compared to 2 tires or used tires. Watch Lehman come to the front, I bet.
No, I mean, I don't doubt that, but he's been up front all night. But I would argue that at Las Vegas, as smooth as this track is, you could pull off the 2-tire thing. Again, Lehman's been the fastest truck most of the night, or right up there. So it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him drive around Tripp here with 4 fresh tires. But I'll tell you, the one that probably benefited was Billy Baumgartner taking 2 tires there, and or maybe he might have only took a splash of gas. Oh, he's going back in. What happened? Never mind. That didn't work. Never mind.
Wow. Well, yeah. What in the world's going on with our WeatherTech truck? Wow.
That was interesting. I don't know. So that's going to hurt really bad.
Keaton Tripp trying to double down. Remember, Hamish, just we get the 1 to go indication. 419 Motorsports entry, Keaton Tripp. Winner last week at the Super Speedway at Echo Park Speedway, Atlanta. Totally different track. It's 1.5 miles here at Vegas, but nothing like the Super Speedway 2-truck tandem atmosphere that we saw in Atlanta or even Daytona. Second at Daytona, winner last week at Echo, leading here at Vegas over James Lehman, Bentley Glazer, Stowe Price, Justin Michael, your top 5. When they come back to the restart zone, it will be 7 laps to go.
So this is going to be the real, this is a make or break moment now, right? So for Tripp, just to confirm for you, Jim, he's not taken tires. 6.6 seconds is not enough time for 2 tires. 8 seconds is the minimum for 2 tires. He's only taken fuel. So I think the 419 is going to get absolutely eaten alive
that's
off
true.
of this restart with Lehman, Glazer, and everybody else on a fresh set. He may drop out of the top 10 because we already saw his truck getting loose at that period of the race with how warm those tires were. 7 laps to go. He could easily drop a position every single lap if these guys get boogieing in and they get a move on here. But for the 36 on the inside, Lehman on his outside now, but he's got nowhere to go because Tripp's in his way. Lehman may still be able to get this race lead back.
Here he comes, Glazer inside, got momentum with help on the bottom, as well as Stove Price Jr. in the Ford. Lehman is the hot dog in the bun now. Here they come. He's on the outside to the line. 6 to go at Vegas. As Glazer down to the lead with Lehman fighting for that spot into turn 1 there, Jim. 3 wide behind him.
Yeah, no, they're definitely bunching up 3 wide back there too. This is heating up. To be honest, I'd be shocked if we go to the end here. I really would.
Got a feeling a big one. A storm's on the horizon. A bad mood on the rise. As here comes
4
Lehman.
wide.
High side. Glazer 4 wide. Holy cow.
There it is.
I nearly arrived.
There's the big one. There's the big one. Jim.
And guess who was involved,
Wesley?
Wesley?
It happened.
Guess who was involved, Wesley? The 419 of Keaton Tripp.
Oh, no.
And prior to that happening, what I said would happen happened exactly. He dropped outside of the top 10 within a lap and a half.
Well, what's funny is as soon as that wreck happened, the first thing I thought was, well, he can come get tires now, but he can't.
Yeah, damn it, prepared too.
Yeah, unfortunately, he
Listen,
cannot.
You ever heard of the expression, the equivalent of never bring a knife to a gunfight?
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of having used, worn tires
I would not
and
have done
new
that.
tires.
I don't understand that. I mean, he was trying to pull a rabbit out his ass there, and he didn't need to. He was a front-running truck. He could have went in there and taken 2 or 4, and he'd have been fine. But to go with no tires there?
He expected them to not take tires, but realistically, when everyone's got a set left, unless he had no tires left.
Yeah, that's possible. That's possible.
When everyone has a set left,
how
and
many
you are
times has he
7 to
pitted?
go.
It was a conspiracy theory moment, wasn't it, Jesse?
Stop.
His tires were stolen. They were stolen by the 42 truck in his stops in pit lane.
But no, seriously, with 7 to go, every single car is packed together again, and you're at the front. There was no point not taking tires because he's not going to gain anything. He's not going to gain significant track advantage.
Right.
He gained a position. He would have gained that position by just taking right sides. He didn't need to not take tires. And I think ultimately he didn't expect everyone else to take tires, or maybe just didn't think, hey, maybe everyone still has a set available and they're likely just going to take it at this point because they're getting it for free. If it was a green flag stop, fair enough. With a caution stop, you take tires every day.
So listen, we at least know this much by the lap counter that Jim is showing us, and on our fancy graphics of timing and scoring. The race goes to lap 102, so there is at least going to be an overtime here that's coming up in a few moments. And obviously, Jim, when you get ready for overtime racing, that's a completely different animal. And
we are doing 102 laps, Wesley.
Yeah, that's
length.
That's a regular.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I thought it was 100 laps. My apologies, and I'll shut up. Never mind. Damn, my bad.
Just before you buried yourself in the.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't know what's going on here. I'm a deer in the headlights. I'm just going by the screen. I thought maybe it was a 100-lap race last night. So, sorry.
It showed 102 up there when it first started.
Yeah.
By the way, next week, the series of the Maximum Velocity Racing Tour will get back on the road again.
Really?
And, of course, that'll be Season 5, round number 4 for the tour, and they'll be back in action. I'm looking at my schedule on Discord.
How about look on the screen?
No, they're off. They're off next week.
No, they're not.
No. They're going to Homestead. My apologies. They're going to Homestead.
You really are off tonight.
They go to Homestead, then they take off. And then we got the Eldora races, and I'm really looking forward to them. The trucks on Eldora,
Yes.
Jim and Hamish are going to have races, consies, heat races. I mean, we're going to have a fun time with the dirt trucks on
it's gonna be
Eldora
great.
coming up in a few
I
weeks.
have never been to Eldora, and I'm excited to go there for the first time. It's going to be a fun
wow.
time for us. Yep.
Eldora is quite the speedway. It is a big, fast dirt track.
It is.
It is. It's a big, fast dirt track.
I'm prepared.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be lap 100 completed when they come back to the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone as the pace truck will drop onto the pit lane. It is a 2-lap shootout. Lehman, Glazer, couple of bow ties on the front row with the Oval and Toyota in back of Price and Michael and Carroll. Back to green, ready to settle at Hamish. The finish for Maximum Velocity Trucks, presented by CNC Home Design in Vegas.
Not just high pressure moments that lead to this point of the race. It's just try and keep yourself in check now. 2 to go. You've got to try and get the run to perfection. Make sure you've got your rhythm set right. Make sure you got the screws tightened up as well. When we hit this white flag, it's going to be the final lap of this one around Vegas. There's not just pressure for them though to take the win here, Wesley. It's pressure of which one of us were right. Was it you? Was it me? Because we both picked the top 2 drivers.
White flag in the air, final lap. Hamish's pick is Glazer. A dark horse pick. There's a wrecking behind him. Trouble in turn 1 and 2. There's a crash. We race on.
Yep.
In front, James Lehman crashing still in turn number 2. Lehman, Glazer, look at little Debbie up on the top shelf with Stone Price Jr. He can't get there. James Lehman, the defending champion of last year. Bad luck to start the year. He's going to win in Vegas. I can't believe it.
Wow, what a finish.
My dark horse pick, Jim's dark horse pick, has not God Almighty won here for Maximum Velocity Trucks at Vegas, but Bentley Glazer and Price and Carroll. Nathan, your pick finished in the top 5.
Hey, he finished 4th.
He
That's not
did.
bad.
Still tried to mount a charge, but my goodness. What a finish here, guys.
What
I'm
happened to
telling
my
you.
regular pick? Oh, he finished 9th.
P9.
Oh, he crashed.
Still
Yeah,
right.
he finished
Right.
9th.
No,
Morning
he
swing.
didn't crash.
Jim, both of our picks, both of our duos finished inside of the top 10. I'd argue
Yes.
that's better than
Well,
Wesley
and
just
especially
picking
picking
Where's Kirk?
somebody
Where's
who
Kirk
started
at? Yeah.
28th, and he
Yeah.
came up 20 spots. I mean, so
Yeah.
or 29th. So, yeah, no, that was
Kirk finished on the lead lap. He did finish in the top 20, so I'll give him credit.
right. He won't be your pick
Dark
anymore,
horse
though.
won, though.
Yes, Dark Horse did win.
I'll give him love for Captain Kirk.
All right, so let's see. Now we've got, if any of these guys are watching the broadcast, we'll give you a few seconds if you want to come over and get interviewed. We'll still do the interview even though it's a replay broadcast. I don't know what that was, but that sounded like Jesse Ventura's secret government shit going on there.
Jesse, follow the money. Follow the money.
Yeah,
We
that
got to
was-
follow the money,
that was
follow
definitely
the
a follow
race
the money.
winners of that one there. It was a great performance, of course, by James Lehman. I want to give a shout out to Greg Mall, gave us a much needed caution at the greatest time possible halfway through the race.
Thanks.
Perfect
Your shitty
move
truck
there
never
from the seal
survived, right?
himself.
That was thank you. Goodbye. Still team 6 out. Let's go back. Let's go back and join Jim and Hamish and myself, and let's go to Victory Lane. I believe we got
no one, do we?
James. James, are you in the? No, I don't. Do we
no
have
one.
anybody?
No one is there. They don't want to come talk to us. They're all up
What's
there
the
in their.
top
They're
three?
all up there in their little secret room, and they won't come down here. So you got
James,
you got
Glazer, and Price were the top 3.
So the only one that's up there of those 3 is the boss man. Do we want to drag him down? I'll snatch his ass and see if I can get him down here.
I've
Oh,
just
he's
moved him.
coming. Ha, he's
I
coming.
just moved him.
Oh,
I
yeah,
forced
you
him in
did.
here with us.
Hey, man, turn your mic on. We're going to interview you, damn it.
Follow the money, Layman. Follow the money.
He's probably not even on, and we just snatched his car down here.
James. Yeah, do
He's
we
a
got
very-
a copy? James Layman.
He's a very quiet
James, you got
winner.
a copy? Mr. Lamar? James' mic is muted.
Yes,
His mic
he's
is muted.
He was gone.
He just won the race. James, come on, let's
Well,
talk.
the thing is, he knew he won. That was the thing. It was no secret surprise to him.
I'm no secret. I didn't know. We didn't know.
Oh yeah, you didn't know. You picked him. You knew.
No,
I'm
a dark horse.
I'm gonna dark horse pick him. The league owner.
Listen and hear me out. The only reason that I said that I was going to pick Lehman was because he had a really good starting position, and if you think of the bad luck he's had the last couple of races to start the year, it was a pretty good starting spot for the defending champion. So that's why
he managed to survive you picking him, so his luck has definitely gotten better. Okay, well, clearly we do not have. Oh, we got what's Nathan Carroll doing in there?
He finished P4. He doesn't get an interview, unfortunately, for Nathan.
Well, we ain't got nobody else to interview. Drag him in. Come on. Let's have some fun.
I think we need to let Nathan interview him since he.
God help us before we talk to Jesse Ventura again. You know,
Nathan Carroll, good to have you here. Thanks for
Nathan and Nathan.
I'm here. My mic's not muted.
Right. Well, it was supposed to be top 3 only, and you did sneak into top 4, but you were picked by our guest broadcaster tonight as their pick, and you did run 4th. So since the boss man didn't want to talk to us, we'll give you that shot. So if you want to speak for the boss man, you can go ahead and make some changes to the league while you're here if you like.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm James. I was ripping around here like a bald eagle.
That's right, like a bald eagle. I was ripping around.
Is this the impersonation?
Everybody drove really bad. I don't know what else to say.
Exactly. I'm sick of this
He's
bad.
the version of Jesse Ventura.
I'm sick of this bad driving and these cautions and.
That sounds about James.
I don't know, right?
Follow the money, right? Follow the money, right, Jesse?
Follow the money. You find out where the money comes from. You find the trail.
Okay. So did you guys have fun watching the replay broadcast back tonight?
Yeah, we did. We had a group of 6 or 7 of us tonight in our secret room, as you called us.
Yeah,
and
secret room, right?
Yeah, we had fun. It was different because normally we're racing, we can't watch it live, and you guys did a live broadcast. So appreciate you all, coming out and doing it this late at night. I know East Coast, it's almost 1 a.m. So
Nathan Carroll, I'm right with you, buddy. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've been talking since 4 o'clock this afternoon, doing broadcasts for basketball, the racing, and more.
Excellent.
My son Nathan Outland actually picked you because his name's Nathan. So Nathan, you got a question for Nathan?
Us Nathans, we got to stick out for each other. There's not a lot of us out there, so we got to stick out for each other.
I agree with that. Nathan was like the most common name in the late 90s. So that's when I was born. So I don't feel that special.
I'm pretty sure that the other
I
Nathan
feel
was
special
not
you picked
born
me.
in
I
the
think
late
that was
90s.
pretty cool.
I was born in the 2000s.
He was born February 13, 2007.
Oh, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
July
the date of
13th.
July 13th. July 13th.
He didn't even know his own kid's birthday.
It's July 13th.
July 13th, 2007.
July 2007. Yes, he was. So
I'll tell you what, I was January
True story.
24th, 97. So
true story.
So y'all are 10 years apart.
I wanted him to be Wesley Outland Jr. And my ex-wife, his mom's family, gave me hell about it, like for months. Finally, right before Memorial Day, when he was born on July 13th, I finally gave in and said, you know what, the hell with it. You guys do what you want to do. But I swear to God, I hope he comes out looking just exactly like me. And
God, I hope that's not the case.
Like his daddy.
Oh,
I look like my dad more than I look like my mom.
Yes.
well, I'm sorry, son. I hate to hear that.
Conspiracy theory, that. So,
Hey,
listen, Nathan,
my dad
it was fun out there, though, man.
Hey, my dad is Barry Carroll Jr., and he wanted to name me Barry Carroll III.
Oh, bet you're super happy to have Nathan.
I'm very happy with Nathan Carroll.
That's my last name.
Nathan
I
is
wanted
the
him
best
to be, I wanted
name
to be
ever.
Wesley Outland Sr. and Wesley Outland Jr.,
Well,
but I mean,
that's
Nathan
cool,
was a
that's cool,
close
but
second.
The third is a little rough.
Well,
Yeah, I
technically,
mean, there's a third and two and
yeah,
fours,
well, that's
I mean,
true.
you know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, technically, I'm a second, but that's really weird because I'm not a
The
junior.
eight is like, Jesse
That is
Ventura's
unusual.
lost cousin.
Well, because I was named
Yeah.
after an uncle who passed away, and so I would technically be James Cunningham II. But since he's passed away, I don't have to carry the second. So, but I was named after an uncle who had passed away. So, not a junior because that would have been my father. But anyway, that's that. So, Nathan, we're glad you came and joined us, and good run tonight. Should help your points tally a little bit.
Yeah, probably help a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I hopped into the waiting room just because I've got one podium to my name, so not often I get interviewed.
That's all right.
So I'm gonna take advantage of the unusual circumstances tonight. But yeah, it was last night was really fun. There was a lot of aero games. I think that was the big thing about the race. It was just dirty air and where to put your truck on corner entries. So a lot of times I was backing up entry trying to, I got two guys side by side in front of me. You probably want to go middle. Well, no, because the guy on the outside is pinching the guy to the bottom, which means he's in the middle. So now you're still in the dirty air. So just like I said, like a chess match of trying to figure out where to go and where to position the truck.
That's the new update. This new update that they came out with for the start of this season of iRacing has definitely changed the way these trucks handle. They are so much more aero dependent now, which is realistic. So in a sense, that's cool, but definitely makes them harder to drive in traffic.
Hey, Nathan, obviously for the last couple of weeks, man, we've been restrictor plate racing at Echo Park in Daytona, but how different was it to drive here on something like Vegas? And, hell, at times it looked like it was pack racing there.
It almost is here.
Yeah, the first 10 to maybe even 15 laps, it's very pack racy, and I think even more so than the previous package that Jim was talking about. We're really stuck together, but the air it plays way more of a role than it did, I think, previously. So it sorts itself out quick because guys are going to wear out the right front a lot quicker, and that starts to make things strung out. But I was happy to get to a track where we kind of have to lift, deeper into a run
next week
and use a little bit of braking. Yeah, Homestead will definitely be like that. Homestead's going to be, I think, the first real test of where if you've seen guys that have run up front for the last 3 weeks, I'm kind of curious where they're going to be. I think Keaton is a kick-ass driver. I think he's going to be up there. I think Gordon is mainly a super speedway guy, but he's could still be up there. But we got a lot of intermediates on the schedule. I'm really curious to see how like the flatter, shorter tracks pan out. But last night was a step in the right direction. It was this is the most fun I had. I'm looking forward to the more, like I said, like off throttle and brake input kind of stuff.
Homestead, Eldora on dirt, Chicagoland, Rockingham, the next 4 races on deck after tonight.
That's
here
a variety.
at Sim City. It is. It's an awesome variety.
Yeah,
Nathan, thanks for your time, man. Enjoy your weekend, and be safe in the winter weather if you're around it like I am in North Carolina. We got something they call a cyclone bomb coming.
Cyclone bomb.
Absolutely, guys. I know
it just sounds fun.
I don't know where y'all are from. I know there's the snowstorms,
North Carolina,
and ice and stuff. Yeah, so you're facing that. So just
I'm sick of
be
it.
safe out there. And I know it's a Friday, but it's still 1 a.m. over there. So
yes,
I appreciate you guys coming back and re-recording this and making it fun for the group that was watching. That's good dedication.
That's what we do.
Yep.
Thank you, man.
It. Very professional.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes, sir. There you go. There's Nathan Carroll. And we wanted to try to grab Lamar, James Lehman, but I guess he's, the boss. The boss is doing other things.
Talk to us.
So
that's all right. That's all right. Let's say goodnight, guys. It's late. Let's go to bed.
It is late. It really is. It was fun. It was a good time. And I want to say thank you to the, special appearances by Nathan Outland and the annoyance of Jesse the Body Ventura when he popped in. Jim, obviously, we'll get ready for next week. That'll be, of course, at Homestead, Miami, a track that's kind of very similar to that. But we'll obviously get ready to reset. Hopefully, we'll be live. Hamish Monroe, always a pleasure, my friend. Your final take of tonight's race and another good show here in the books.
I think a great show in the books, Wesley, and I think a fantastic race to the very end as well. I'm excited for Homestead next week. It's one of my favorite ovals, but also even the Roval course as well. It's probably one of my favorite Roval courses in all of all of racing across the US. It's a fantastic facility, a fantastic place to go racing, a fantastic setting too. I'm super excited. I love Homestead. It is a real driver's track. It's a skill-based circuit, more so obviously than just putting the foot down and hoping for the best. It's one in which everyone has to try and push on. But it's been an absolute pleasure once again, Wesley, and I look forward to doing it all again with you next week.
I want to send a big thank you to everybody at Maximum Velocity and the CNC Home Designs Truck Series. Thanks again to James Lehman and, of course, Nathan Outlet joining me. Mr. Jim Cunningham, take us to the house, boss. Appreciate it.